In the heart of Neon Heights, where the city never sleeps, lived 23-year-old Ava. She had traded her small town for skyscrapers, coffee that cost her rent, and a tiny studio apartment with a view of nothing but billboards. Every night she told herself the same thing. One day, I'll make it, and maybe I'll find someone who sees the real me by day. Ava worked at a sleek digital agency. That's where she met Musa, confident, always in designer sneakers, the guy who could get anyone into the hottest rooftop parties. He called her little star and promised to introduce her to the biggest influencers in the city. Every evening, though, she walked home past Bean and Bloom, the cozy cafe where her childhood best friend Micah worked as a barista while secretly chasing his music dreams. Micah knew exactly how she liked her latte: oat milk, extra cinnamon, and a smile on the side. He never pushed, never bragged. He just listened. One rainy Thursday, Musa finally asked her out. They danced under string lights at an exclusive warehouse party. Ava felt alive, like the city was finally noticing her. The very next day, Micah surprised her with tickets to the city's secret indie concert in the park. "I saved the best spot for you," he said, blushing. For the first time, Ava's heart did something dangerous. It split into Musa. Started texting her 24/7, "Wear the red dress tonight. I'm taking you to meet my boss. This could be your big break." Micah kept showing up quietly, fixing her broken laptop at 2 a.m., leaving fresh flowers on her windowsill with a note that simply said, "You're enough." Ava's friends on social media screamed, "Musa is goals? Go for the glow up." But every time she was with Musa, she felt like she was performing. And every time she was with Micah, she felt like she could finally breathe. Then came the night of the biggest agency gala. Musa had already told everyone Ava was his date and that she'd get to pitch her dream campaign to the CEO. At the exact same time, Micah had planned something special. He was going to play the song he wrote about her on stage at the rooftop open mic, the one he'd been working on for months. Ava stood in front of her mirror, heart pounding, red dress in one hand, the simple hoodie Micah loved in the other. She chose the red dress. At the gala, Musa spent the whole night networking, barely looking at her. When Ava finally got her 2 minutes with the CEO, Musa interrupted and took credit for her idea. She stepped outside onto the rooftop, tears mixing with the rain. And that's when she heard faint guitar chords floating up from the park below. Leo was playing her song, Alone. In that moment, every fake smile, every little star, every promise that felt hollow crashed down on her. Ava left the gala without saying goodbye. She ran through the wet streets, heels in hand, straight to the park. Micah stopped mid-song when he saw her. "You're supposed to be at the big party." Ava, breathing hard. "I was, but the biggest thing in my life was never there." She told him everything. Micah just smiled softly and said, "I never wanted to compete with the city lights. I just wanted you to know you're already the brightest thing in mine." They kissed under the park lights as the first fireworks of the night exploded above them. 3 weeks later, Ava pitched her campaign on her own terms and got it. She kept her tiny apartment, kept her late-night talks with Mike, and finally understood City can give you glitter, but only the right person reminds you that you were never dull to begin with. Sometimes the love you almost missed is the one that was standing under the same streetlight all along.